Welcome to our humble abode on wheels. So guys, I guess it's time for us to give you a grand tour of our home on wheels. We still have not named her. We're gonna take a poll soon on Instagram with all the recommendations from the last video. Take a poll on Instagram, so if you're not following us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram so you can take part in that poll. We know, first impression, this might be a bit much. We may possibly be in well over our heads with this, and we may give up halfway through. Just kidding, we're not giving up. We're gonna completely renovate this beauty and turn her into our new home on wheels. So let's just go ahead and jump in with the tour, guys. Walk in, boom, we're in the kitchen. Right here. Can you picture me cooking up some eggs in the morning, frying some steaks, taking out my bread, sourdough bread. Yes, guys, so we're gonna try to use the same oven, 47-year-old oven right here, but it's supposed to be in really good working conditions. Guys, this place has been sitting on the lot for a couple of years, so yes, it is literally covered in dust, but that's why we're gonna make over. We're gonna make over this place. So kitchen, bam, kitchen, workstation, chopping section. So on the other side of the stove is our sink and some more counter space. Definitely gonna need to install a completely new sink and some new countertops, but we're gonna try to keep a lot of the old wood, maybe just repaint it, finish it, and try to use a lot of the old stuff. Not the sink, this thing's disgusting. But guys, this is our kitchen. Let's move on.
And over here we have our fridge. We're not sure if we're gonna keep this yet. He says it's in working condition, but we'll see. And then on the other side of the fridge, we have my favorite part of the whole thing. This is a dining table slash, I already see it as our workspace. We're gonna spend tons of time here. And then above it, so what looks like some storage space, I'm not gonna do it right now, but this thing flips down and turns into a bed, which is pretty cool, but we actually might just remove this whole thing because it's really just gonna be us two. So actually this place still has a bunch of its amenities. They have the AC right here, they have a bunch of lights, outlets everywhere, but we really need to dig in to see how the wiring works. And right here is a huge storage space, which we'll definitely need, I think. Or not, we might just tear the whole thing apart to create more space. And then sitting right above the cockpit is our huge bed. I think it's actually a queen size. And then they have this little ladder here that you put down and then climb up, but pretty good size.
So guys, we're not forgetting all the storage space, like that's a given. We have so much storage space in this place, like that big old closet, tons of cabinets all over the place, drawers. Totally excited to revamp some of those, maybe combine some spaces, we don't know. So probably the most important part of a home on wheels, the bathroom. Guys, this entire section is a bathroom. So just take a look, it's huge. Compared to what we were imagining with a van, this is like a luxury spa in here. Let's check it out. We have a sink, a toilet that doesn't necessarily have to sit in the tub, which is awesome. And then we have a shower. We have an entire shower, guys. Oh God. Spider webs! Can't you just envision? I mean, you shouldn't be envisioning me in the shower, but look guys, look at a good shower here. Yeah, don't get that picture in your head. Where's all my makeup gonna go? Guess I'm gonna have to start condensing my belongings, and we're gonna start talking about a minimalistic skincare routine, okay guys? Eventually, but this is gonna be fun. So guys, a lot of this, we're gonna try to keep some of it. I know we're not gonna, we're probably being overly ambitious with trying to use a lot of the old wood. Probably gonna end up having to use a lot of new stuff, but we're gonna try to salvage as much as possible and just give it some TLC and turn it into something beautiful. But for now guys, that's our home on wheels. So guys, plenty of spider webs everywhere, plenty of dust, plenty of falling apart wood. So next thing we're gonna be doing is basically gutting this, taking it apart and seeing what the foundation is like. So we need to check how insulation is, if it's leaking, where we need to seal up edges, and that's gonna be the main priority at first. That's gonna be our first major project. Well, first major project, gutting this thing. And then checking the foundation. So guys, let's jump out really quick and try to help my brother, or help him as much as we can, because the next task, the task at the moment, is checking whether the radiator is able to be switched out with the old van. If you saw in our previous video, you saw there was a van involved. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But let's go see if we're gonna be able to switch out this radiator. Let's go. So if you saw in the last video, after we got it started, we added water to the radiator so we could try to see if it was gonna hold pressure, but the radiator was in such terrible condition, it started leaking. So we needed to switch it out. And this fan is coming in handy as a perfect parts vehicle because it's the same base model. It's a B300 van. Our RV is sitting on a B300 frame. So
thankfully it works out for parts, and it has a radiator that's usable. And so we just took this one off, and we're gonna put this radiator in the RV, and hopefully it works.
Make sure that it doesn't hit this, doesn't hit the fan.
Too big?
Is it too big?
we have a problem.
Mounting brackets.
What's the problem?
These have to be the same on this one, like, 'cause they have to line up perfectly. But they're not.
The radiator we took out of the van is too big and not an exact fit.
Literally
So we took it out.
centimeters apart. Guys, just kidding. We may have a temporary solution until we can order a new radiator.
Yeah,
We're gonna
you don't need to.
use,
Baling wire fixes everything.
so it's not gonna slide in exactly, but we're gonna use baling wire to hold it in place so we can just test if it's gonna hold pressure. Boom. We freaked out for nothing, guys. We fixed it. We have another problem. What is that entrance thing
The
called?
inlet to the
The
radiator.
inlet to the radiator is on the opposite side for some strange reason.
Okay.
Why, Dodge? Why? Why did you decide to change so much on a radiator from 1973 to 1977? Why?
Let's go. Bring the hose and let's go get a piece of PVC pipe.
Grandpa saved the day again. Woo!
So the radiator inlet was on the other side over here. So what we did was just got the other hose from the van and then found a coupler, which we're gonna extend here, and it'll reach there. And that should work.
Temporary fix.
Temporary, yes.
Worked. This is intense, guys. What if it doesn't?
Let's get the temperature up on this thing.
Guys, side script. This is temporary.
Check your transmission fluid.
We're gonna need more of this.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's nothing in
There's
there.
nothing.
So it wasn't idling correctly, so Christian went and checked the spark plugs. So one of them is actually pretty bad. This one here, it's missing the little diode completely, and so that might be the problem. So we're just gonna change all of them out. They're all pretty old. So we're heading to AutoZone, our go-to place for all our parts right now.
I want to bring my temp gun. Well, my friend, my buddy's temp gun to check each, to see how hot they are. To see if that one's firing. Also, check the compression. Look at mine.
Well, guys, we got a lot done today, for sure.
That's for
we
sure.
changed out the radiator, had a little bumps along the way, but we figured it out. Had to change out the spark plugs, and it looks like it's going pretty steady.
It is like idling very
Roughly.
roughly, so they want to do a compression check, and then Christian's gonna bring his compression tester next time.
Yeah, next, so hopefully Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. And then that should tell us the
Status
more or
of
less
the
the status
motor.
of the motor.
All right, guys, third time's a charm. We've started this bad boy 3 times solidly, but today we are doing a compression check on the cylinders. So we're doing a compression check. Christian had to get a specific pressure check test, a pressure test, this right here, from his work, so we could test it correctly. So that's what the objective is today, to get it tested, and hopefully we can confirm that it's good to go, or at least good enough to go, so that we can start tearing this bad boy apart. Father, Christian needs you for something.
Okay, I will pay it.
Gracias.
That's actually decent. That's not bad, honestly.
Oh, that was the test?
Yeah, we got 100
You know what?
pounds.
It wasn't that one though. The one that was messed up, the diode, it was this one.
Oh, it was
Yeah, it was number 5.
It was number 5?
There you go. Ooh, yeah.
So that one's bad?
Yeah, that piston, you got what? 60 pounds? 60 pounds of compression.
So I'm gonna need to do the
So what do you do about that?
head gasket.
Yeah, we have to take the heads off. Take off the intake manifold. Take off the heads, and the heads get them rebuilt. We can probably do it, but we need to see how bad the valves are. More likely it's burnt out. The way it burnt out the diode on the spark plug, that means that your valves are also burnt out.
Okay.
So yeah, we're probably gonna have to replace valves.
Okay. All right, guys, third time's a charm. We have officially done the compression test, and we have a bit of good news and bad news.
The bad news is that one of the cylinders doesn't have enough compression, but that also means it's good news because we know what the problem is and it's an easy fix. So,
Not necessarily an easy fix, but we know how to fix it.
yes, it's fixable,
Yeah.
and that's what they think is causing the weird
idling.
the weird idling and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're pretty confident that that's the problem, and we can go ahead and start tearing this thing down.
Yes. So guys, for now, I guess that's gonna wrap up this vlog. It took us a while, but we managed to find our answer, whether this motor was gonna do the job or not. And it looks like it is. We might have to rebuild a couple kits. We may have to do a head gasket kit or a long block kit. But there's fixes for our problems. We're not gonna need a completely new motor, so we should be okay. And it's not gonna cost us like thousands of dollars to fix. We were looking at prices already online for some of the kits that we may have to run, and it's looking like it's still pretty affordable.
Definitely.
Thankfully. Yeah. So guys, mission accomplished, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And in the next vlog, you'll finally see us tearing this thing down.
I'm so excited, guys. We are gonna take a brief intermission, and we're taking a trip up to Ruidoso for the Labor Day weekend. So we're gonna do a bit of relaxing up there, and then when we come back, we are jumping in and destroying the interior of this bad boy.
I can't wait.
We're really excited, guys.
I can't wait to finally see like a clean slate,
Oh, I know.
to let my imagination run wild.
I want to get some really good before pictures so we can like, we have this insane vision of like beautiful, clean, crisp, modern looking interior. In comparison to what it is right now, the transformation should be amazing as long as we can pull it off. So for now, guys, hope you're enjoying so far. And it's a lot of stress, a lot of technical mechanics right now.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you guys, you subscribers, our friends, our family.
The engagement.
Yes.
You guys are being awesome right now.
And thanks for being patient. I know some of this rebuild stuff isn't like exactly traveling, but you know, we're definitely building towards that.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
we appreciate you guys sticking around.
Yeah, sticking around, guys. We love you.
Love you.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye.